Welcome here, dear Vikings. Welcome to our first episode of Age of Wonders. Feel free to watch the preview as we have created our character there. We're on to play through the story campaigns that are available, and we have created Dvanwur Firebeard of the Hammer clan. I'm kind of bugged that the capes and outfits are not working for the dwarves. I'm not sure for the other races, but it is what it is. Onwards. Rise of the Godier. Valley of Wonders.
It was the time when the raw forces of magic returned to Athla. The seal that had protected the world was shattered. The cosmic currents, thereby unleashed, shaped the land, changing what was, whilst returning what once may have been. In the wake of this new genesis, the great empires of the Third Age fell into decline, bringing on an era of re-exploration and expansion.
Okay, so raw forces of magic have returned, throwing everything around and causing everything to be in disarray. If you wonder why I'm not on screen, feel free to watch the preview. I've explained it there.
Alas, the time for peaceful discovery was brief. For the ancient wizards of the Second Age broke free from their eldritch prisons in the depths of the astral sea. Their strength regained, they set out to rule over the surviving peoples as god kings, or Godier.
Godier. I love the pronunciation of it. Very nice of you. I guess we're gonna have to stomp you.
There was little divine about them. Yaka, Nimue, Carissa, a pantheon of pretender gods. They were scarred, corrupted, haunted by millennia of torment, and ready to unleash their newfound powers against whoever dared stand in their way.
I love the voice actors. Yaka Nume Carissa of Pretender Gods. The names kinda sound familiar. I've played Age of Wonders 1 and 2, but it's way too long ago.
Yet the wizard kings were not unchallenged. Mortal champions rose to the defense of their people, rebuilding their realms and learning to channel the currents of magic.
Here. Dvanwur being one of those.
This is the story of one such champion. While traveling through the Valley of Wonders in search of a new home, tragedy befell his tribe, its elder slain by a magical being.
Oh no.
After inheriting both the elder's throne and his powerful tome of magic, the young champion had to rise up and protect his people from the dangers that awaited.
Here. And thus our story begins. Dvanwur taking over the book of magic from his elder. Dvanwur Firebeard, Tome of Enchantments. Runesmith, Great Builder. Oh man, I love it already. Starting magic, Summoning Copper Golem, and Bolstering Chant. Bolstering Chant does heals temporary hit points and gains bolster defense. Okay. Fair enough. A New Dawn. Long will have the Hammer clan wandered Athla as exiles. All first protected one more Firebeard, but leading them to this valley, you have returned to them hope. The proud city of Copperlode represents a new beginning for your people. They're eager to stride beyond the city gates and claim the surrounding lands to their own. To expand your domain, hunt down the creatures near Copperlode and grow your population to place a first farm. The journey begins. Okay, hunt down and river troll. Fair enough. So, I can rename the city. Perfect. That is a call out to you, dear viewer, dear Vikings. If you want to be named after a hero in the game, if you want the city to be named, then please feel free to speak up. Write in the comments down below, and I gladly have a chat about you. Of course, subscribers of Twitch and Ko-fi have priorities if they are messaging down below, claiming a place. Very good. Found some mana already. Very early on. So let's see what we want to focus on. With 3 turns until we get 1 population. So we get 68 money per turn. We get 20 mana per turn. We can create arbalists, guards, okay, and pioneers. Shoots with a crossbow. I would like to have another pioneer to scout out just, you know, better. So that cost me 50 coins. Fair enough. And I would like to have an farmstead to increase the amount of food we get. Perfect. Got a full army over here. We have halberdiers. We have 2 anvil guards. We have an arbalist. And we have a steel shaper. What can she do? She can grant defense. Target friendly unit gains bullshit defense. Is it only 1 unit? Target friendly unit loses all stacks of bolster defense and bolster resistance. For each stack lost, it gets hit points up. Okay. It's kind of a heal thing. I love that the dwarven ladies have a beard. It's so cool. So, set an arcane research. What do I want to research first? A rune of industry. Bolstering, which increases the defenses when they sustain damage. Goes for everybody else. Rune of industry. Let's grab that. I think I'm gonna grab that first. The one that have the crow? Let's go for the scouts. Let's focus on the scouts. Good. Devon Moore? Can you name the army as well? No. Fair enough. To our first battle. We gonna play this, of course. Just to get a feeling of how the dwarves are moving, playing. Spiders definitely will do some poison damage. I wonder what he will do. He can throw a net. He can immobilize you for 1 turn. And he destroys obstacles. They're just normally attacking. These little fellas are attacking with a 60% chance for poisoning you. Okay. Fair enough. How far can you come? You can come up until here. So we're kind of safe if I move until here. I would love a quality of life button that if I click something that I can see their range in one go and you know, keep that in eye. So moving you up, defensive tactics. Moving over here. Rotate in this direction. Halberdiers. You have the first strike. When attacked, a unit with the first strike will use the retaliation attack first. There we go. Rune of retaliation reflects 40% damage sustained from melee attacks back onto the attacker. Ooh. Nasty. Nasty, nasty, nasty. Target friendly unit gets 2 bolstering defense. For 3 turn. Let's move up. And do the bolstering. Perfect. And let's move the arbalist up as well. And we're done with this turn. Everybody defense mode. Okay, they're not wanting to fully engage. That's okay. If I attack, that will break their defense mode and retaliation. I will totally make use of that. So, let's see here. This also gives me temporary hit points. I don't need those temporary hit points. I don't think I can go over my max life points anyway. So let's charge the birds. First try coming in. One more. Lovely. One bird down. Many more to go. We're going in for another attack. We even have a taunt with them. Look at that. They're pinned now. Very good. They will attack back. If I go in with you, they will attack back as well. So I will move in. And make an attack. Very good. Hit those spiders. Show them who's boss. Then we have over here an overdraw crossbow. Deals damage, cancels defense mode, and removes retaliation attack unless the target has charge resistance. Interesting. We're gonna move up. I'm gonna shoot the birds dead. You guys move up here. And rotate into this direction. So you don't get attacked from the sides. Perfect. And then we got you over here. That means we're gonna move up to you, because if you have a unit next to you, you have defense tactics going on. I'm gonna shoot the spiders. Oh, look at those fireballs coming in. Lovely. And that ends our first turn. Some poison takes off some of our guys. Moves from the sides. Immobilized, resisted. Interesting. Goes for the archers. Fair enough, fair enough. Poison definitely does some damage here. Bolstering. So what we're gonna do here is now strengthen them. Exactly. Dispels the effects. Oh, that's a lot of healing. There you go. I'm gonna get some sort of retaliation from them. Or I can attack right away. Let's attack right away and kill them all. Comes the bind bat. Getting both your defense back up. Oh, that's beautiful. So, a charge will be blocked. I will just overdraw shoot. Hopefully it worked. A charge will still be blocked. That's fair enough. I could... Oh... Yes. I could walk up there. And taunt him. 66% chance for a taunt. And we taunted him. Putting us into shield mode right away. Gotta move up for defensive tactics, because if you have a partner, you're having extra defense. And now I can charge attack him from behind. Donk. Nice. Flank damage. Perfect. End the turn. We're doing fine so far. We're doing fine so far. Very well protected there. Oh yeah. We are doing amazing. So, let's give him another bonk from behind. Perfect. Then I would like you guys to move up and put some grand defense on our friends over here. Bolster their defenses even stronger. Get minimal damage. Make the retaliation attack here. Perfect. And now bring in the pikemen from the sides. Stabby. Stabby. Ooh, Giant Slayer. Perfect. And now let's have the kill shot from behind. Hopefully. Right into the eye. What a fight. What a beautiful, beautiful fight. Let's close it off. And with that, have we won our first battle. And have completed our first, nearly our first objective. First objective is, nonetheless, to build the first farm. Where do I want to build the first farm? I guess over here, because we have some pastures over here, so it gives me plus 10 on the farming land. So that's definitely the first thing that we're going to do. Mending the Schism. Pact of vassalage with Strongwall. Following up of a long debate on the Steel Shapers from Copperloud approaches you, eager to speak. As you know, my first protector, not all of us Hammer clan had the wisdom to follow your lead to Copperload. Some became fearful and magic that the Elder passed on to you. Our first protector. They stayed with Detlef Hagler and found Strongwall on their own. Will you seek an ally with Strongwall and to unite the Hammer clan? Reward race relation mystery bonus. Yeah. One race together is definitely stronger than anything mixed. So he's guarding some mana pot. There is a brigand camp up here. That's not good. It's still sleeping. What that means that this camp will produce units non-stop and attack us. Compare it a little bit with the barbarian camps of Civilization, if you so wish. We're nearly healed up. I will attack this one guy over here. I'm gonna auto-combat this. No need to fight it. Very well. Very well. Perfect. How's it going here? Farmstead is nearly done. The Pioneer is nearly done. I could speed up the Pioneer and bring him out already. And let him start going south. So get in contact with Strongwall. There we go. Uh-huh. Well, it was said that there's a lot of mana stashes on this map. This tree kind of looks interesting. My oh my, the Glitter Glove. And who are you? You are a Butcher Ogre. Ah, not enough space. Not enough movement points left. That's okay. Have we met them now? There we go. Give them a Whisper Stone. We need Whisper Stones in order to be able to talk to them. So we have a Whisper Stone now on them. That means we have started communication. And with these Imperium points, there is a whole development tree where you can put in Imperium points to, you know, build something or accelerate something. Outpost costs 50% less and take one less turn to build. And start with Palisades wall structures. Intriguing, but not yet. I'm going to use that for the extra population here right away. And give me my first farm. Over here. Exactly. Because we got pastures and the normal +5 on food. So that's a +15 in total. Very good. A new dawn aftermath. You've teamed the land around Copperload and invoked the spirit of optimism and adventure. They're staging play that retells your story of how you led Hammer Clan to safety from the death of the Elder to an inherited tomb to schism of the Detlef haggler and eventually founding Copperload in the valley. You have not met this free city lord yet. Interesting. The play in your honor will conclude with a promise for future. How do you wish to end? Ends with a treasury-worthy king. We get more money per turn. The last seen place of the bountiful fields receives food. On the battlefield, the Valor of Hammer Clan fulfilled the destiny. Gives us a lot of draft. Now let's focus on the food. The scene plays a bountiful field of Copperlobe. Perfect. That gives me instantly a new recruits. We have over here in Gold Vein. And if I make a mine, that gives me plus 15 over here. Or I could make over here an iron deposits and make an quarry for plus 15 on that. Plus I get money from the quarry for my bonus of my faction. Let's do that. Let's boost the quarry up. So now that we have a quarry, we have some boosted things like the farm boosted our vendor. Do you want even more money? Do you want to go already for a town hall? Do you want a stonemason? Stonemason needs 2 farms. Let's boost over here some more of this. So get even more population. It's a normal farm. Or I could build in a forester. Decisions. Stonemason wants 2 farms, but I don't want to build a farm necessarily there yet. Having a mine might also be good. I also want the extra mana. Difficult. Really difficult. Could also go for a first fishery, but that would not make any sense. So having 2 farms and to build the stonemason. That's our spiel here. Let's make 2 farms. And now the stonemason should be boosted. There we go. I'm gonna make the stonemason. Perfect. And I could even add another one, another population. Oh my goodness gracious. There we go. And we're gonna make a gold mine over here. What an expansion from the get-go. New Emperor skills. Yeah, that's the one we had already a look at. And turn. Hunters from beyond. For a brief while, your people had found respite in the Valley of Wonders, but now panicked, shouts start to echo in the streets of Copperload. Doom is upon us! Monsters from beyond! Your scouts arrive shortly after the uproar. Creatures from the astral sea have been sighted near the city. The astral sea is the primal source of arcane powers, a vast ethereal ocean containing connection to the worlds within. I mean, this thing looks disgusting. Look at that. Multiple eyes, some little nose choppy things over here to grab you and lob you up. So disgusting. The fear of the Hammer Clan quickly leads to doubts. Was Detlef Hagler right? Have your magic powers attracted the creatures from afar? To protect your people and restore their faith in your rule, you must seek out the Astral Sea monster near Copperload and kill it. I see. So, where is that astral monster? It's over there. The Glitter Grove. Powerful astral currents at this location. Rather than forming an ordinary mana node, this energy have crystallized. Counts as a conduit. So expanding towards here would just make sense, right? The towering butcher ogre gibbers in terror at your army's approach. It hunkers down, hiding its features behind its gigantic fingers. He's kind of hiding behind his hand. That's cute. Seeing their leader submit, the rest of the tribe follow suit. The area is soon filled with sounds of mournful howls and deep-throated cries of mercy. Do you allow the plaintive ogres, a gigantic clan, to retreat, or will you attack? Receive production. Instantly finish the production of the stonemason. Let's bring them in as labor. Of course. Let's bring them in as labor. Pam. Stonemason is instantly created. And that we can now build the town hall instantly. Wow, what a boost. What a start. Holy moly. Let's make the wizard's tower. Build a quarter. Production income. Production for adjacent quarries. Rune carver's camp. Not yet. We need to make some more quarries. Yet. To make that happen. Do we want a vendor right away? I mean, it's free. Or do we want the shrine to be built? Let's make the shrine so my mana income increases. And now let's make the wizard tower. There we go. Wow, that was insanely fast. I can even increase it once more. Look at that. And with that, I'm gonna make the... Wait, there are pastures over here? Oh yeah, there are pastures over here. I could make another farm. If I do that, it's just 2 and 3. But it's still a 12. And I have a forester. So let me get a forester over here. Nonetheless. And I'm gonna annex this here. So you gonna grab up that there. And then gonna move further. What about the other scouts? There we go. Meeting the separatists. You meet Detlef Hagler, who parted ways through the Hammer clan loyal to him as your tribe entered the Valley of Wonders.
So we speak again, Dwan Moor Firebeard.
Detlef Hagler says with a stern voice.
Remember, we of Strongwall seek no quarrel. It was magic that caused the loss of our homeland, magic that killed the elder of our tribe. When you took up the elder's tomb, you asked for doom. We keep our distance. Evading all magic will keep us safe. Give Detlef Hagler one of your whisper stones to start negotiation, gradually improve their allegiances. Let us formally begin diplomatic relationship. There we go. We're starting already working on that. Perfect. Perfect. I see. So, let's keep moving. Oh my goodness, look at that. So, I'm gonna wait one turn in here, just for the sake of healing completely up. And the crowns have been completed. Steel Fury Chant. All friendly units lose all stacks of bolster defense and bolster resistance for each stack. They gain strengthen and fortune. Seeker arrows. Let's make Seeker arrows, increasing the range. Hell yes. Hey, look at that. Fully healed. Let's go into the Glitter Grove. Over here we are one more turn and I can expand the population. In the meantime, let's have an Anvil Guards. Let's have 2 Anvil Guards.
I'm not sure why it says infinitive. But I guess I'll find out soon. Ooh, Tower of Destinies. There's some scrolls over there that I'd like to grab. What is up here? More gold. Fair enough. So, into the Glitter Grove. It is occupied. Let's explore it. Maze of crystals. You discover thicket 3s of made of pure crystals. You find yourself confused by the reflected light around you. You discover that the further you explore, the more disorientated and twisted this maze becomes. The forest of crystals is light and confuses your sense of direction. As your army stumble through the maze, you are not sure what it is. What is not a path, or merely a reflection? Blinking in the light, you realize this maze would be ideal place for an ambush. Something approaches. Ambush is not retreating, shows weakness, a risky battle. Use magic to use the reflection maze to your advantage. We'll lose 152 mana. In the upcoming battle, we get Mirror Whale Attacker. All attacking units have Mirror Whale. Mirror Whale does what? Reflect 50% of non-physical damage sustained back to the attacker. Ooh. Enter battle with Glitter Grove guards. That's... okay. Let's use magic then, to our advantage. Oh my goodness, what are you? A magic bane. Looks like they're all doing some sort of non-physical damage, and being able to retreat that to them is quite interesting. Manual combat, of course. We're gonna fight this. Oh, this looks pretty. I love that the battlefields are all working with the place that you are in. Mage Bane. Oh my goodness. This looks like something that will suck the brain out of you. Or something like. Devour of spells. The enemy mage is preventing spells from being cast in this area. Oh, interesting. That's why Mage Bane. Okay, fair enough. So they can move up until here. So if I place them here, it will attack me. So one below. One below. Move up there. Move into that direction. Defend. You guys move back there. And you move over here. So you guys have the defense tactics going on. Grant defense. Bolster it. And rest is holding the line. Okay, they're still standing still. Fair enough. That means I will charge in there. Right ahead and cancel the retaliation. Boom. Nice. How far is that? It's a range of 1. Doesn't really help. I'm gonna move over here and rotate into... yeah, that's actually the perfect direction. Move up there. Move over here and lightning weakest. There we go. There we go. And with you two, we're gonna move around. And attack from around. Take some nice shots. Very good hammering. And with that, we end the turn. Oh, I thought it will attack them automatically, but it's not what happens. They definitely need some healing. If they survive that, of course. That did hurt. And the birds, of course, can fly over everything. Phew. That was quite painful, what happened there. So, strengthened from the whale. Gives quite a nice boost of heal. That should kill them, it says. Let's do it. Boom. Perfect. Then you shall attack. You, I think, have Giant Slayer. Perfect. It bites back. Attack him. Perfect. And then I'm gonna flank these guys from behind. Oh, that's beautiful. That is just purely beautiful. Yeah, I'll have to move away from them. Okay. Let's move over here. Oh no, we'll get a slap. It is what it is. So shoot the birdies. Shoot the birdies. Entered. So far it's looking okay. There we go, first strike. Second again. Oh man. It's definitely doing some nasty deeds. Oh, look at that. They're going for my archers. Fair point. Fair point. So I could now move behind them and attack them. Oh god. That's all I've got about us being in their scheme. I move one more. So move up here. Take a shot. Do I want now to... Yeah, I want to deal with the birds. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. So we get from this side. Is that flanked? It is not flanked. Good. Want to bolster your defenses even further? If I attack them, we're nearly dead. Do I want to do that? I'm not sure. But I need to nonetheless. The retaliation strike is pretty hard. I could try to... Let's move into defensive mode and see if our first strike does anything good here. Oh boy. Oh, they killed each other. Interesting. Well, we used 1 unit to that big guy, so it's okay, I would say. I'm getting shot at. And the mirror will does the damage back and kills him. Oh, that was good. That was good. Shame the halberdiers died, but it is what it is. Everyone else has leveled up a little bit. Maze of the Crystal Aftermath. After fending off the ambush, you progress through the dazzling crystal forest to discover a wandering minstrel. The minstrel jumps down from his wagon. He is excited to see you. Oh, gracious protector, the one more firebeard. You are a wonder. I am so lost. And the ambushes are ruffians everywhere. If you could guide me through the mirror maze, I will give you rewards for my wagon. Having mastered the maze, this is no problem for you. After helping him, the minstrel opens his wagon and gestures inside. Thank you. Pick your rewards. I get 202 mana. I could tell him to perform at the capital. Could ask the minstrels to share his money. Could ask the minstrel to share all that he learned on his travels. Or I could tell him to sing about how you were saved by the legendary first protector. Oh. Let him sing about how he was saved. Yes. That sounds good. Let him sing about how he was saved. So. Speaking of. Can I make halberdiers? I can make halberdiers. I would like to make one. Orders required. I just want to go back, as we're pretty banged up. And with that, I would like to attract population and build over here a conduit. Ooh, look at that. Yes. What a beautiful start. Ruler leveled up. So, we have now level ups on the ruler. What do we want? Bolster defense when hit in battle. Oh, he doesn't have that. Sundering strikes. Makes melee and physical range attacks. Inflict sundering defense. That's like sounds like something I want to have with him. To even hit harder with his two-handed hammer. Yes, please. Thank you. So, I could summon a copper golem. No, I just wanted to check what he is. Not actually summon him. Abort. Tier 1 recruits. He has a melee strike. He's a polearm unit. Oh. He has 60-60, 3 defense, and 1 resistance. And strikes with 12. He has charge resistance and first strike. And is immune to poison, bleeding, and diseased. So that's a 60-60, 12 damage. 2-1 resistance. How about you? 12 damage, 5-2. Yeah, no. The polearms, the normal ones are better than the copper golem. But let's make the crows for the lovely scouts. And we have some developments for us. Province improvements grant +1 city stability for each adjacent province improvement of the same type. Interesting. Okay. Okay. And with that, we enter the turn. Sundren's Call. Ever since you arrived in the valley, lucid visions have appeared in your mind. Now a powerful-looking elven lady comes into focus. Salutation, one more firebeard. I am Sundred of House Iniok. Okay. Not discovered yet. The overall ranking is 2. They're good aligned. My people have guarded this valley throughout the ages, for better or for worse. Its fate is connected to our own. We've been watching you for some time. Other powerful Gordier have noticed your arrival too. Your presence emanates conflict, but also great potential. Listen to what I have to say, and you and your Hammer clan may avoid meeting your ends here. Ooh. The pyromancer Yaka has broke free and returned to Athla. His gaze is set on the Valley of Wonders. He's building up an infernal strength and will not tolerate competition, especially from a fledgling mage like you. You must embrace the spark of magic that has awoken inside you. Seek out the powers of nearby Tower of Destinies before Yaka does. If you don't prepare, Yaka will burn your settlement to the ground. Sun would advise you to explore the nearby Tower of Destinies and use its powers to ward off Yaka. You have my gratitude, Sunred of House Ionic. Together we can take on even a Wizard King. Hard story path, you decline this quest. Easy story path. I mean, he's a dwarf. He's a dwarf. He would like... Be gone! You insult my rule! Oh, we met a scout. That's what happened. Okay. I see, I see. I'll let you all explore. So I can focus over here. I'll take that. So... let's see. The library's boosted. Let's work on that. Why are we not making any units? I wonder. Is there a reason to it? Boosting does not generate enough alliance. Fair enough. I wonder if we have to fight with them. Consultant industry. Basic seafaring. Let's learn that. Always good to have. Good. Prospect province. Oh, she's going over the mountains? Interesting. I still don't get why we're not making any units here. Why is there an infinite symbol to it? Oh, I see. We don't have any draft income. Okay. So I need to be blacksmith first. So I'm gonna fast forward that. And now we should be able to make those. So, and population. They're sleeping. They're sleeping. It's an iron deposit. Let's make a quarry over there. Therefore, I'm going to move up there to bash away the spiderlings. Thank you. Meet Vincurus Oraculum. Rat people. Sir Jar.
Legendary Firebeard. It is rare for Oraculum to meet an ascendant champion like you. Nevertheless, we'll ask that you respect the territory and independence of Oraculum.
I think it is all for now. Okay. I'll let you do your thing on your own. Seeker arrows have been learned. Shields. Also which increase defenses when they sustain damage. Advanced tools. Let's go with awaken the tools. Let's go with awakening the tools first. You gotta make a round of produce merchandise. Spells are ready. Enchanted on the scouts. Now they have little crows and can see further. I love this upgrade stuff. Oh, this is so good. Negotiations are succeeded. They are now loyal to us. Very nice. We were insulted. Pronouncements. A ruler may only denounce once for each unique grievance a ruler has get them. Denouncing a ruler using fabricated grievance will cause them to have grievance against you. Fair enough. It's a verbal warning. Sundred of House Enoch has insulted my empire. There we go. Goodbye. Puny elves. Goodbye. Let's hope it will not bite us into our ass. We denounce hundreds of Enoch. This will have damaging effects to relationship. The AI rulers that both you and Sundred House of Enoch. That's okay. That's okay. New empire developments. Cities that share a border with the throne get 10% more income. Unlocks the ability for units to excavate earthen terrain in the undergrounds. Interesting. Bandit camp is still dormant. That is okay. So, spiders try to hide vampire spider hatchlings. Let them go. No need to butcher them. Mace of Smithing. I think the Mace of Smithing is a one-hander though. Yeah, it's a one-handed weapon. So no need for that yet. So armory. Did I make the blacksmith yet? I did make the blacksmith. Now it's not forever anymore. Cool. Let's make the vendor. Need more money. I did spend way too much money. So we're gonna have to expand north. We're gonna deal with the bandit camp.